Okay, so this video is just gonna be a rant. Okay, I'm gonna tell you all the reasons why I am really upset at this release. Yes, the iPhone 12. I know, and in case you don't know me, I'm an Apple fan. Everything I own, technology-wise, is Apple. And I'm gonna tell you in this video why I'm not gonna purchase an iPhone 12, why I don't think anybody, especially if you have one of the newer phones, should upgrade to an iPhone 12, and why I'm so upset at Apple. Let's begin. Okay, what I'm going to be talking about is basically three things. First, I'm going to talk about the decision of Apple to remove the charging brick. I understand they prepared us with the Apple Watch Series 6 that it was coming, so they softened the blow a little bit with the Apple Watch Series 6, but it's what they said and what they really meant by it. They said that the main reason why they are removing the charging brick is to save on waste, which I am totally for. Plastic takes a lot of time to biodegrade, so I'm all for it. Awesome. The problem is the following. The next thing they said is that people have a lot of charging bricks out there and they don't need another one because they're not going to use it and it's going to be waste. Yeah. But every iPhone model, including the Pros that you're selling, is going to come with a USB-C charging cable. The brick, unless you own an iPhone 11 Pro, which are few people, and I don't think that those people are going to upgrade anyways, the charging brick that you have is USB-A. You're not going to be able to use it. So in my case, if I was, which I'm not, going to purchase the iPhone 12 or the 12 Pro or the 12 mini, I would have to decide whether to charge my iPad or charge my phone. Wow. And I believe they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose because when a person goes to buy the phone, they grab their old charging brick and they try to plug it in with their new charging cable. Oops, it doesn't charge. And I think that's a really bad move by Apple. It looked selfish, to be honest. If they were selling the Lightning with the USB-C for 3 years now, it's fine. Go for it. I agree with it. But you just sold 1 year the iPhone with a Lightning to USB cable with a charging brick that fitted. The rest of the time, it was the USB-A charging brick. And even last year, if you bought the 11, the charging brick that you got and the cable that you got is a USB-A. So, it was a bad move by Apple. Honestly, I didn't like it at all. The second thing that I want to talk about is the camera zoom. In their presentation, I don't know if to call them presentations or keynote, they're not a keynote anymore. Their release, their event, they touted that I'm going to use the example of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It has a 5x zoom. It's not true. It has 3 lenses, and if you go from the telephoto, which is the one with the zoom, with the longest zoom, to the ultra wide, which is the one that gives you the widest possible picture, there's 5x there, but not in the actual lens. There's no optical zoom in the actual lens. It just switches between the lenses to give you a 5x zoom. I believe that the telephoto, which is the one for zoom, it has in the case of the 12 Pro Max, it has a 2x zoom, 2.5, sorry, optical zoom. That particular lens. So it's not really 5x. It's 5x if you add them all together, but it's not really 5x. And it goes to show that they're not being truly honest with people. They fixed it on their website, I give them that. But still, you could have been honest from the beginning, and you weren't. Last thing I want to talk about, I'm going to move on from that one, because that one, believe it or not, more than the charging cable, that one upset me more because it was deliberate. I can believe that the other one, you could still be doing it for the environment, but the one with the zoom, it's deliberate. It's to fool people. The last one I want to talk about is, okay, you give me a new phone, redesign, new chip, which I get it, you know, Apple, you have the best chip. Stop it already. Redesign, new chip, and updates to the cameras in the lenses, wider apertures, so it can grab more details in the pictures and videos. And just for that, you want me to upgrade? And in the case of the premium phones, you're spending $1,000, starting at $1,000 if you get the 12 Pro, for a premium phone, a flagship, as they call it, a flagship phone. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that all the other flagships have at least a 90 hertz refresh rate. And I know there's some people that are not going to know this difference. Once you play with an iPad Pro with 120 hertz refresh rate, you know the difference when you go back to the other ones. So that thing that you don't tell the difference is a lie. So you're telling me that you're not giving me anything that makes it premium. Oh, we gave you a stainless steel band. Really? That's what makes it premium? A third lens and a LiDAR? Which normal people are not going to use. Either you want to differentiate and make the difference so only pros buy the Pro and everybody else buys the regular iPhone, or you just playing with people, they buy the Pro now because it's a new redesign, and next year, because I believe you have to do it next year. If Apple doesn't do it next year, they're going to be in big trouble. That next year they give you the 120 hertz and whatever else comes with a real flagship premium phone, and then everybody else that bought the iPhone this year goes like, okay, wow, now it's worth the price. And I'm pretty sure they're going to leave them at the same price, because when they were still trying to get 120 hertz on the iPhone this year, they still said that the prices were going to remain the same. So if they do it next year, prices are going to stay the same. So honestly, guys, don't buy a new iPhone. Stick with the one you have. Unless, of course, you have a really old phone or it's all busted and you need to get a new one, then go ahead, do the purchase. But I'm letting you know that buy the cheaper ones. Buy the 12. Buy the 12 mini. Don't buy the Pros. Honestly, the Pros are not worth the price. And they are not Pro phones. They're not flagship phones. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. If you like this video, remember to press the like button right below me. Also, please remember to subscribe and hit that bell so you can receive notifications. Also remember, we're available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously YouTube at J.R. Abrams Tech, so you can stay up to date with all the news and rumors regarding tech. Later, guys.